Morning, YouTubers. Thought I'd show you what it's like in Virginia this morning, actually this afternoon. This video is in response to Red Gladius's 555 subscriber contest, but first I wanted to show you what it's doing here in Virginia. We had, believe it or not, 64 or 65 degree weather on Monday, and today we get a nice little first snowstorm of the year. Pleasant surprise, I must say. Looks like I'll be using the Jeepster tonight when I go to work. Alright, let's get to the contest. Eligibility requirements. Must be 18 years or older. Well, I'm definitely over 18, so check that one off. I live in the United States, live in Virginia. Check that one off. Must be a subscriber to YouTube. I'm Earl from Virginia. And must like Red Gladius Custom Knives on Facebook. I got a Facebook account, and yeah, Nick, I got you liked, and I get your notices all the time about your knives and your Facebook page for your knives. Then criteria. Must make a video response. Let's see if I can get this thing focused first. My video responses to his 555 subscribers. And first off, what is your favorite Red Gladius custom knife so far? Well, my favorite knife is the Plum. It's a good utility knife. I like the satin polish finish with the stonewash finish. It's a cool little knife. I like the neckers, and it's pretty much a necker knife. It's really got some good details to it. And then I also like the Fortress. It's a drop point. I'm a true favorite of the drop point knife. It's a good sized knife. It's I look at it as a camp type knife, so I like the Fortress as well. It's got the stonewash finish. So for me, I like the Plum and the Fortress. And what would you like to see in the future? Well, in the future, I'd like to see a Skinner type knife. Somewhat of a drop point, but a little bit, you know, Skinner type style, a little more pointy on the end. And what I like to see in the future, I like to see you narrow down your product line. You got about I think about 10 knives or so, styles at least, and then you also got, I think, some friction knives you're working on, and you're working on some Kydex sheaths, getting some material to make some Kydex sheets. And I think one of the other responders to your video contest said so as well. I'd kind of like to see you finish up a couple knives, or like 4 or 5 knives, before you still keep going on. You got a lot going on right now, and it'd be great to see about 4 or 5 of your knives completed, whether they have handles and they're skeletonized, or they got G10, or however you want to do it. 4 or 5 styles with the 2 options and the knife handles being skeletonized or the G10 added, open you up to about 10, 12 knives. And I think that's plenty to get started and get your feet wet and get about 4 or 5 of those completed from start to finish, and see what all it's going to take to complete your knives. It seems like you got a lot going on and you're tackling more duties each day. Nothing wrong with that, but it's going to slow you down your end progress, I think. Just knock them out and get them done, and then work on take your next step and go on. Take little steps at a time instead of big, huge bounds. Alright, so that's where you are down. The knives I like, again, are the Plum and the Fortress. And then, like I said, I'd like to see you maybe do a Skinner style knife, and then narrow down your product lines a little bit. And then if you need templates or whatever, get your templates made and all that, so you can knock them out. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, to get to my knife. Hold on a minute. Next one, I want you to tell me. Alright, custom design knife. My knife, the overall dimensions, let me see if I can focus this thing in a little bit better. I named my knife the Virginia Scout. My overall dimensions are going to be 5 7/8, which is just under your 6-inch requirement. The blade length, actually from tip to where the grind is for the finger troll. It's going to be about 2 inches, 2 and 9/16, and then that leaves the remaining handle length to be about 5/16. So the overall length is 5 7/8. Got 2 skeletonized larger holes. They're about 3/4 inch each. There's 2 of them, and then I got 3/4 inch holes used for paracord or just lighten up the handle as well. I made a finger troll and a smaller, just a smaller indent to accommodate the pinky and the second finger on the hand. It's a pretty good sized handle that narrows down at the neck right before the blade, which give you good pointer finger control. And then also I like to have some deep jimping. I think jimping, one of the previous videos as well talked about not so much the little ones, but I like the wider groove jimping. Maybe 4 or 5 little, 4 or 5 slots cut in about 3/4 inch length on the handle. The back of the knife is going to be about 1 inch, and I think that's pretty much my max width all the way across. It's going to be about just short of 6 inches, and it'll be about 1 inch in width at max. Like I said, I have the jimping in the thumb toil, and then from there the blade will come straight across. A little dip there for the jimping. It'll come across and be about 7/8 of an inch of flat, and then it'll do a drop point, almost like a Skinner style up the front, with a big, huge belly on the front, similar to the Azula. Not exactly like it, but it's similar to it. I put a pretty big belly on it, and I love the bellies and the drop points, and that's my favorite style knife. Like I said, it's not too large of a knife. Over half of it is handle, and then the front third will be the blade. That's pretty much my design. The drop point area is about 1 3/8 inches, 7/8 inch landing on the top, and then you got a 3/4 inch finger troll or thumb toil with jimping, and then the back is handle material with 5 holes cut in there for lightening up the handle area. That's my knife, and I hope I win. I really like to see this knife made. You got a good contest going on. You got a good site, Nick, and I wish you the best, man. You got some good stuff going on, so keep it on. You got a good following right now. You got a good following on Facebook as well. So I wish you the best, and once again, thanks for the contest. It's your Red Gladius. It's your 555 subscriber contest, and probably by the time this thing's done, you're going to be over 600 easily, I would figure. So good job in the short amount of time you've been on YouTube, and your Facebook page is doing really well as well. Is also doing really well. So congratulations, and thanks for the opportunity for the contest. And this is Earl from Virginia. See you later.